Hey there, QuickLearners. Ready to transform your briefings from snoozefests into showstoppers? Today, we're cracking the code on how to organize and deliver briefings to managers so they're not just heard but remembered. Think of it like turning a plain all cup of coffee into a triple-shot caramel macchiato with extra whipped cream, sweet, energizing, and impossible to forget. So grab your magic wand, because we're about to conjure up some brieftastic brilliance using the ultimate acronym, Brief. Trust me, it's not just a handy tool, it's your ticket to briefing greatness. Let's kick things off with B for Be Concise. Imagine you're a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. You don't want your audience waiting around while you wrestle with a never-ending scarf. Get to the magic trick fast. Being concise means cutting through the fluff and delivering the core message quickly. Forget the rambling and get straight to the good stuff. Ask yourself, what's the headline-worthy nugget here? For example, if you're updating on a project, start with "We're rolling out new software to save time and boost productivity." That's it. No need for a prelude about the history of software. Moving on to R for relevant details. Think of this like choosing the right outfit for a first date. You wouldn't show up in pajamas. Your briefing should be dressed in only the most important details. Stick to the info that matters. If you're talking about quarterly sales, focus on the key figures and trends rather than every single number in the report. Ask, what will make my audience say, "Wow, I needed to know that"? That way, you keep the spotlight on what truly matters. Now let's talk about I for illustrate with examples. Imagine you're a movie director giving a sneak peek of the blockbuster you've been working on. Use juicy examples and stories to spice things up. If you're rolling out a new marketing strategy, share a success story or a quick case study to show how it's worked wonders elsewhere. Examples make your briefing pop and help your audience see the potential impact. Plus, who doesn't love a good story? Next is E for engage your audience. Picture this, you're at a wild party and everyone's in on the fun. Your briefing should have the same vibe. Make it interactive, invite questions, ask for feedback, and keep the energy up. If you spot any blank stares, pause and clear things up. Think, how can I make this feel like a conversation rather than a lecture? Engage your audience like you're the life of the party. Finally, F stands for follow-up. The briefing doesn't just end with a mic drop. Wrap things up with a clear path for follow-up. Summarize the key points, outline the next steps, and let everyone know who's doing what. For instance, after your briefing, you might say, "I'll send a detailed plan by tomorrow, and we'll check in next week to make sure we're all on track." This keeps things organized and ensures that your briefing isn't just a one-hit wonder. Let's put the brief acronym to the test with a real-world example. Imagine you're briefing your team about a new software rollout. Be concise. We're implementing new software to streamline our workflow. This will save us time and help us track projects better. Relevant details. The rollout starts with the sales team next Monday, followed by marketing the following week. No need to worry about technical details right now. Illustrate with examples. For instance, the new dashboard will give us real-time updates on project status, much better than waiting for weekly summaries. Engage your audience. Any questions on how this will affect your daily tasks? Let's talk through any concerns you have right now. Follow-up. I'll email out the detailed rollout plan by tomorrow. We'll have a Q&A session next Friday to ensure everyone is up to speed. Breaking down the example with brief. Be concise. Focused on the core benefits of the new software. Relevant details. Provided key rollout phases without diving into the tetchy stuff. Illustrate with examples. Showed how the software's features improve current processes. Engage your audience. Open the floor for questions and feedback. Follow up. outlined next steps and scheduled a follow-up session. For a deeper dive into the world of effective communication, check out these 3 must-reads. The Art of Public Speaking, by Dale Carnegie. This classic book is your ultimate guide to speaking confidently and captivatingly. It's like having a secret weapon for wowing your audience. Slide, Arlogy, The Art and Science of Creating Great Presentations, by Nancy Duarte. If you want to jazz up your presentations with stunning visuals that make your points pop, this book is a game changer. Made to Stick, Why Some Ideas Survive and Others Die, by Chip Heath and Dan Heath. Discover why some ideas stick in people's minds while others fade away. It's a treasure trove of tips for making your briefings unforgettable. And to leave you with some inspiration, The Art of Communication is the Language of Leadership. James Humes. So, there you have it, brief your way to brilliance and make every briefing a showstopper. Smash that like button, subscribe to QuickLearn, and let's keep the learning fun and fast. Drop a comment below on what you'd like to master next.